Back at the district attorney's office, trying to get info again. Came here yesterday, but let's see what's going on today. Yeah, the lady seen my camera from the outside as soon as she got up and took off. They're being unprofessional today too. Morning. May I get some assistance, please? Good morning. These guys aren't even being informed either. Somebody peeking out the corner right there. Good morning, man. Get some assistance, please.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
Good. What can I help you with?
That young lady was sitting here, right?
Yes,
Yeah. She seen this, and I seen it up there, and she got up and left.
Okay.
That was very unprofessional, you know. This is the reason why I'm doing this, a First Amendment audit. Brian Decker.
He is going to be down shortly.
Yeah, but this here, being unprofessional, that's the reason why I'm doing it. You know, every video that I've been doing here in San Juan County, all fails because of this type of, reactions.
Okay.
It's all about transparency, and stuff like that. And, I'm gathering public information for public interest. And I'm here to find out what happened with my case, because when I went to court, the judge was informing me my case was dropped, but the phone went off on me. And I don't know, I called back and they just told me it was dropped. So I'm trying to get full information about why exactly it was dropped.
Okay, so your case as a victim or as a defendant, were charges brought against you, or were you the one reporting charges
against me
against you.
for doing the same thing I'm doing right here.
Okay.
First Amendment audit.
Okay.
Yeah, they didn't understand. Their feelings got hurt. They called the police, and I was thrown to the ground, taken to jail.
Okay.
And nobody around here in San Juan County, I don't think even Rob Mays, I did an audit up there. I was sitting down with him for about the last couple months, a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
And yesterday, I thought his office fully understood.
Mm-hmm.
It failed. There's government workers not giving up their names. You know,
Mm-hmm.
when they got government ID numbers, they're supposed to give it to when asked by the public. The reason why is, you know, we pay for these buildings, the vehicles, the parks. It's all funded by us, you know, but through our tax money, plus your salaries.
Right.
Yes, this is the reason. I thank you for coming out and being professional.
Yeah, no problem. So they dropped your case, but you're wanting to know why it was dropped.
Yeah, I'm not getting the full information. I'm trying to find out why.
Okay.
They're just saying that there was no, what I was told that it wasn't a judge that was there to take my type of case.
Okay. So typically, like with the system and how it works, like if you commit a crime and they are there, then they do the arrest, right?
Yeah.
If you commit a crime and you take off, then they typically will do like a arrest warrant. But all of that stuff has to go before a judge
Yeah.
to get signed off on, right?
Yeah.
So what did they charge you with when you went into jail?
Criminal trespass and resisting arrest,
Okay.
which they threw me to the ground. I never resisted. They their feelings got hurt. You probably don't know who Sarah E. Fields, the public defender supervisor manager.
Okay.
She's the one I called over the phone when I first started my auditing. I called her over the phone. I let her know. I said, "Do you know what a First Amendment audit is? Freedom of press." And she started making fun of me right away. She's telling me, it's all in your head. You're watching too much TV. And so that's when I decided. Well, I was talking to Deputy D. Smith.
Okay.
And 2 months before this happened, and he said that he was going to inform them. He didn't want me going down there right away because they didn't know what a First Amendment audit was. And with a month later, I'd never got no word back from Deputy Smith. So I told him I did what I was going to do. So I grabbed my camera and I started auditing, and that's when Sarah E. Fields, she cannot trust nobody. Trespass nobody, or until a crime or a law has been broken.
Okay.
And I was well within my rights. It's constitutional protected, and which they never knew. And about a month ago, I already told Brian Decker that I went through 3 public defenders, and they were just playing games with me, Yeah, so. Hey, how you are, Brian Decker?
So did they give you like the written trespass order after that, or?
Oh no, they were trying to tell me to fill one out, and I told them this is my property. I told them I pay for this property, the citizens do. That's our property, our building, the same thing as here. So that's the reason why I'm down here. Yeah.
That might be the reason why the case is not active.
It's because it's constitutional protected. I was well within my rights, doing it the right way, and they found out that at the time they thought they were doing a good deed, but I think slowly they found out that they violated my rights. No lawyer wouldn't want to take my civil rights lawyers. They didn't want to take. I showed them the video. They didn't want to take my case. They told me they're making excuses, saying they can't help me. They're already full with other people that they're dealing with. Yeah, so that's the reason why I'm back down here, to find out exactly why my case is dropped.
Okay, well, hopefully Brian can help you with that.
Yeah.
I just didn't want you standing up here alone.
Yeah.
Okay.
How you doing, Brian?
Doing all right. How are you doing, Justin?
Yeah. I came in here. I was coming here with my video camera. The lady see me. She got up and took off. Then we got a few back here that were just looking at me, and I was trying to ask for some assistance.
Okay. Well, what can I do for you today?
Let me explain myself. That needs to stop. I thought you guys were informing your employees that this is a constitutional protected activity. They need to be professional. When they see a camera, it's for a reason, for a good reason. It's not for me. It's up to them if they want to make themselves look bad or good, make your department look bad. But right now, it seems like it's a fail. She got up. I know she seen me, my camera. When I came in through the door, she was up and gone, and I didn't get no assistance at all. That's like denial of services for your department, our department. And then I seen a couple more there that came out, a young gentleman and a young lady. I tried to ask them for some assistance, and all they did is look at me, then turn back around.
She called me to come make sure that we got you taken care
Yeah,
of.
she could have came and told me that, you know.
So, I'm sorry she didn't tell you that I was on my way. What can I do to help you today, Justin?
I'm trying to find out exactly what happened with my case because I know it got dropped when I was talking to the judge. That my phone went off. The phone went off because it was over the phone. And when I called back, he said it was dropped. But then there was other cases that were behind me, and I didn't want to hold them up. And
let's see here. I'm going to run back inside real quick to grab a Post-it note. That way I can make sure I get the spelling of your last name.
Okay.
All right. And I'll run upstairs and see what I can find out for you.
thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, Justin. How do we spell your last name?
That'll be C-H-E-E.
Justin. Okay.
Yeah.
I will run upstairs, check my computer so I can see what's in the court system, and if there's some paperwork that's available for it, I'll print it off for you and bring it down as well.
Yeah, all I'm trying to find out is exactly why is it dropped, because I'm getting mixed confusions. They're saying that there's the judge that wasn't, they didn't have available judge that was there to take my type of case,
Okay.
stuff like that.
I will go see what I can find out for you. If you
Appreciate
can just
it,
wait for a
Brian.
few minutes, I'll be right back.
I realize that I got a upstairs loft up here. Let me come around the corner. I went up to the city hall yesterday. Did an audit after I went to the electric utility services, and it surprised me that they failed the audit at the city hall. The young lady that was sitting at the front desk was not informed about my First Amendment auditing, and she got up and took off while I was still standing there. Then we had a couple public servants that were coming, that were done with the meeting. I tried to get their information, and they never did. Just ignored me and kept walking. Seems like every time I come back, the second, third time, like it becomes unprofessional, these government buildings.
Justin, we got a few things for you. This was the order dismissing.
Yeah, I got that.
So you got a copy of that?
Yes.
So it says, upon motion of the defendant, it was dismissed for failure to prosecute. So the officer was supposed to be there at the hearing on the, what day was it? May 24th, was that the day of the hearing? So since the officer wasn't there, he dismissed it. He also indicated it was out prejudice, so saying the complaint may be refiled. So there's that.
Yeah.
Sorry it took me a little bit. My computer was having internet issues, so I found someone whose computer was working a little better.
Okay, I understand.
And then it looks like, and I'm not allowed to give legal advice, but it looks like they refiled the complaint after it was dismissed. And there was a hearing today. I don't know what all notice you got, but this is everything that came after the dismissal, paperwork-wise.
So I'm still going to go back to court for it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But that's everything that we've gotten, everything that's been filed
Okay.
in it since May 24th.
So they'll probably give me information about when I'm going back to court about for it and stuff like that?
Yep.
Okay.
You may want to call the court now because, again, just quick looking, it looks like there was a court hearing today. I don't know if you
I was never informed.
were informed about it, so
So, yeah, that's what they're saying. This is what they're lacking, them informing people
but
like me.
that's everything
Yeah.
that I saw on the court system for it.
Yeah, see, what they're trying to do is just give me mixed signals, like I told you, and stuff like that. And what do you think about my case? What do you think about it? Did you see what happened? What they actually did to me?
I watched a little bit of it. Again, the whole case hasn't been sent to our office, so I know just minimal. I know your recording after our last talk. I went and watched the video on YouTube
Yeah,
a little bit, but again, it's been about a month or so, I think, since you
yeah.
came in.
So, I don't know why they're fighting me against this, because I didn't break no law. I didn't commit no crime, so I appreciate you giving me the information, but like you said, you're the one that can stop this. You can let them know that I was well within my rights. It's a constitutional protected activity. And the one that should be in trouble is, who did I say last time? Sarah E. Fields and Deputy Smith and Officer Jonathan Gonzalez.
Okay.
They're the ones that put hands on me while I was doing what I was doing, exactly what I'm doing here. They should have acted just like you did, So I don't know if you're going to help me in this situation, or are you just going to keep just giving me papers saying that they're going to...
So the way the process works is it's the responsibility of the officer to get us the paperwork if our office is going to take the case, and then we can look at it a little more
Then,
fully.
after you look at it, do you understand my side?
I understand what you're saying and where you're coming
Yeah,
from.
do you understand why I'm doing it,
Yeah.
the reason why, and they violated my rights under the color of law? I've got it all written down, and they basically, violated the constitutional, my civil rights. That's what they did and stuff like that, and that's where you guys are turning your heads the other way, and you guys are not looking at. You said you seen my video. Did I commit a crime? Did I do anything wrong in that video?
So with law offices, there's slightly different things because they've got confidential. The public defender's office is required to keep their things.
It's a public.
But
It's
the-
a public.
the
I was in
public,
the
like the laws
public
and stuff
area.
like
Yeah,
this,
yeah, exactly. So you guys cannot trespass somebody who pays for that lot, which is, it's the citizens who pay for that building, their salaries, the government vehicles, those police vehicles, they're our vehicles. You guys use them. The government vehicles that you guys use around here in town to get around, those are ours. These are our buildings. This is the reason why I'm doing it. And so I never got information from, you better let them know, call up there for me, and let them know that they never informed me. I never got if my address is back out on the reservation, they should have asked me, called me and asked me
no
for,
address, and,
Yeah,
and it's their job to make sure that you actually get it.
yeah, so that's on them then.
Yeah.
If
If you never got any of this paperwork before,
oh yeah, I never
indicating
did.
that it was refiled, that's
Yeah. So if the paperwork comes to you, we're gonna have to have a sit down. We're gonna have to talk about it and see how
if
you
the
guys.
officer gets to it, we'll
Yeah.
cross that bridge.
Yeah. So the officer's still not getting to it, is what you're saying.
Yeah, he still hasn't sent it over to our office yet.
It seems like I don't know. It's all the public defenders that I had, all three. It seems like he wasn't giving up nothing, even his body cam.
Okay.
I even FOIA requested the body cams off of Deputy D. Smith and Jonathan Gonzalez,
Okay.
and they never gave it.
Yeah.
That's public information. They're supposed to give it to compare with my video
Okay.
and stuff like that, so the public can understand and see what really happened. But but everybody that's the state can't challenge. The state is not going to be able to challenge me on this. I already know it. So this is the reason why they said they dropped it, but now you're saying that they.
The officer refiled it after it was dismissed when he didn't show up at court.
It's already dismissed. You can't refile it. But is that where it says that?
No, what this says, the without prejudice, says that it may be refiled. So you have the officer said he may refile it.
Okay.
So the officer made the decision to refile it.
Okay, but
It sounds like they didn't get you that information.
No. So can you be of help and call up there and tell them I never got informed? I came down here and you're the one that gave me the information.
Yeah, I can call the court.
Yeah.
Let them know that.
Tell them to do the work properly and give me the property. Tell them I got 2 addresses. I live here and I live on the reservation. I go back and forth. So, see, this is where you guys are failing at the audits, you know. This is what they're telling me. And then I already know the state can't challenge me on this. I already know it, you know, because it's constitutional protected. You know, this is our rights. You know, if you don't exercise your rights, they're like muscles. You lose them, right? Yeah. Yeah, I know that you know where I'm coming from. You know, I know that you know that I'm in the right. So it don't matter if he wants to refile against me. You know, that makes him look, you know, twice as bad, because he should never put hands on me. They both shouldn't have. I never broke the law. I never committed a crime, and that's the only way she can trespass me. You know, she can't just trespass me for being down there because her feelings got hurt. Everybody's feelings got hurt down there. That's the reason why I ended up with this, you know, which is a First Amendment audit fail. So, you know, it's you know, it's up to you guys when you get the paperwork to understand where I'm coming from, because I know I was well within my rights, and I'll gather all my information about what under what color of law and the codes and stuff like that they violated, you know, so they violated my rights is what's going on, and they're acting like they still got the power to go ahead and do whatever they want. And I'm finding out that there's major underground stuff going on in Aztec, New Mexico. You know, I'm getting information on this about my channel, you know, about how corrupt Aztec is, and you know, I need to be careful about what I'm doing, because I don't know what you guys is doing, not here, but in Aztec. You guys are all involved. You guys are all together, and you guys should be informing, just like this young lady that was sitting here. She should have knew, instead of making your department look bad, she should have knew what I was doing. But nobody's being informed. I went to the electric utility systems yesterday because the young lady wasn't giving her name properly. When asked by the public, you give your name, your whole name. You know, their city, we pay the city also. You know, their salary, which they don't understand, and which goes back up to Rob Mays. And Rob Mays is not informing nobody. He's saying that certain departments don't have to give up their name. If they're public servants, they have to give their name when asked by the public. We don't pay, especially Rob Mays. You know, now his office was a fail yesterday. They had a meeting. There was a couple of people walking out. I tried to ask them for their information. I just gave them the look and kept walking. Only one person that came from that meeting and was professional came up to me, gave me his name, and I explained what I was doing, and he understood. So, you know, so if the paperwork comes to you, I'll bring up what rights they violated of mine, and I'll be back here later on this week to show you how they violated my rights under the color of law.
Okay.
Yeah, so now you understand where I'm coming from, you know, and I already know the state can't, you know, they can fight me on this, but they're not going to win, you know, and you can let Johnson, Mr. Gonzalez know, you know, he can be a tyrant all he wants and keep fighting me on this. This is what you call a tyrant system. You know what a tyrant is?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what he shows the department of the sheriff's department of Aztec, which is not good for San Juan County, you know, or here, because you guys all work together, right?
There's a lot of cross-working.
See, that's where you guys are not informing each other, getting on the same page, and understanding that the citizens that you guys have been, not you guys, but I know the government, like the police officers here, have been violating citizens' rights left and right. I've been getting on my channel. I've been getting information on my channel, and it's coming to being, it's corrupt, is what it is. All my audits is coming to close to 30 videos, and they're all fails. And it comes all the way back to the top, like you guys not informing them, not educating them about what, because you guys think we're so stuck that to where we don't know our rights, but some of us are educating ourselves. This is the reason why I'm standing up for everybody's rights, you know, and it's just not for my rights, it's to inform the public and educate the public. You know, that's what I tell you guys, you know, you guys are public servants, and who sends me here? Your bosses, the public. And this is what the information they get, and they decide if you guys are being professional or not. But I'm the one that makes, on my channel, I put out, you know.
You put it out there for them to see. And
oh, yeah, like this one right now, I'm going to probably let them know it's up to you guys. Is it a fail or a pass, because that young lady got up, and then they got those ladies back there just looking at me and not helping out at all. You know, that's not. They're there. We paid them to do their jobs. You know, to serve the public. You know, so like you said, they came and informed me, but they could have came and informed me, telling me that you were going to come down, just like the other security guard did. He was professional. You know, there was no problem with that audit because everybody was being professional. But like I was telling my viewers a while ago, every time it comes to the second or third visit, it's like they're not informed. It makes that becomes a fail. So I'd really appreciate it if you call up there and let them know I never got no information. All I got was just this.
You got this paper before?
Yeah.
Okay, but none of the other stuff?
None of the other stuff, so.
Okay.
Yeah, please call them and let them know, because it's a good thing I came down here and you informed me about this.
All right.
Yeah, so.
I'll let them know.
All right, you have a good day.
All right, you too.
And thank you for the information.
And I'll get the door for you. Your hands are full.
I appreciate it if you call up there and let them know, you know.
All right, will do.
All right, thank you. You too.